What's going on, guys? HK Titan here with another balloons video. And first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So today's video, we're going to be jumping back into our Balloon Star Defense 6 walkthrough slash playthrough slash guide. And of course, in today's guide, we're going to be jumping into Alpine Run, a half cash mode. Of course, we will have our monkey knowledge turned off, and we will be using our hero Oben. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So of course, half cash mode, nothing too crazy. I already told you guys what we were going to be doing today. So with this run, this run's actually a little bit easier than Park Pass was, because of course we can just use ourselves start monkey to start off with. There's nothing too crazy that we need to worry about. We're going to be doing the usual 3 dart monkeys to start, and then of course we'll be working on our strategy from there. I actually managed to find a way to make it so we lose minimal lives as possible. Of course, because we have our monkey knowledge turned off, we will lose quite a few lives here, especially on round 4, because as you guys know, we get a massive rush of blue balloons. Then unfortunately we just can't deal with all of the blue balloons. There's nothing we can really do about it, unless of course we turn our monkey knowledge on. Alright, so there we go. Let's go ahead and slow things down just a little bit, and we're going to place another dart monkey right below our other dart monkey there. And this is going to carry us for a few rounds. As you can see, we are currently sitting at 77 lives. If everything goes as planned, we should not lose any more lives. I do say there's a potential chance to drop down to 70, but that should be as far down as we go. So again, let's go ahead and slow things down. As soon as we get enough money to go ahead and buy ourselves a 3rd dart monkey, and nothing too crazy. We're going to place the dart monkey right next to our other dart monkeys right here. So as you guys may know, we're just going to be saving up for our Oben from this point on, because of course we want to get our Oben on the field as soon as possible, because he is a really good hero to use, especially in half cash modes, like I've discussed in previous videos. So one of the things that makes Oben so OP, that is, of course, he is an extremely cheap hero to buy that has the passive ability to hit lead balloons. Of course, if we were just trying to use our dart monkeys and stuff like that, then unfortunately we just wouldn't be able to do it. The other way that we could do it is we could grab ourselves a Balloon Jitsu ninja, and then with an alchemist upgraded to a 201, then of course the ninja upgraded to the 201 will be able to pop leads as well, but that's a lot more expensive than just going and buying our Oben. Alright, perfect, and we are sitting with some decent money right now. We are sitting at 74 lives right now, so nothing too crazy. We're still doing extremely well. At most, we'll lose another life or 2, but ideally, we do not lose any more lives. Our main thing is that we just need to go ahead and get our Oben on the field. If we can get our Oben on the field, then we're going to be set and good to go. So we are sitting at $568. We need 700, so 700 plus 150. Perfect. We have enough money to go ahead and sell this dart monkeys. We're going to go ahead and buy our Oben. So we're going to be placing our Oben right across the field from our dart monkeys, because of course we want to make sure that we have enough space to place down our ninja, as well as the other towers that we're going to be placing down as well. All right, and perfect. Next thing that we're going to be saving up for is we are going to be saving up for a ninja. As soon as we can buy our ninja, we're going to go ahead and buy him. We are going to be selling a dart monkey to buy him, that we can get him on the field just a little bit quicker. Of course, this is optional. You guys can just save up the money for your ninja and then go ahead and sell your dart monkeys later on. But the way that I do it is I go ahead and should have enough money to go ahead and afford our first ninja. So we're going to sell this one right here, then buy our ninja. And we want to place him right here, pretty much directly in between these 2 pathways. And now we can go ahead and speed things back up. Now, usually we go ahead and we go for the Seeking Shurikens first, because of course we're usually dealing with maps that curve quite a bit. But for this map, we're going to make an exception. We're actually going to go for Ninja Discipline first, because of course we have relatively straight pathways the balloons are approaching us at. So we can go ahead and we don't need to worry too much about the Seeking Shurikens, because of course we have straight paths to work with, opposed to the curved paths that we normally do. Alright, perfect. Next thing that we're going to be saving up for is we are going to be saving up for Sharp Shurikens, and then we'll go ahead and we'll buy the Seeking Shurikens after that. As you can see, the Sharp Shurikens are working out extremely well for us, especially since our ninja's getting buffed from Oben. So if you guys didn't know, of course, Oben buffs all magic monkeys, which is why I personally feel he is an excellent hero to use for half cash modes, because of course he buffs magic monkeys, and of course some magic monkeys, in my opinion, are the best towers in the game. All right, perfect. Now we're going to be saving up for a double shot, so we're roughly going to be saving up till about $770, and then we'll go ahead and sell our dart monkey right here. We'll go ahead and buy our double shot, and then that will be, and then we'll be set until round, let me see, I think round 70 is when we're going to be able to afford our balloon jitsu. We really don't need to worry too much about buying any other towers. The balloon jitsu and alchemist combo is going to work out extremely well for us for this run through. We can go ahead and sell our dart monkey. We are going to be buying caltrops just because we want that little bit of extra popping power. Plus, I know we're going to be able to afford them before round 40. So I went ahead and I chose to go with the caltrops opposed to going with another tower. And that little bit of extra popping power is going to make it so that we're actually able to afford our balloon jitsu before round 40. All right, so one thing that you always have the option to do is if the balloons are making it a little bit too far, or if you guys are worried about a certain round, you can go ahead and pop Oben's bramble patches. And of course, his bramble patches will do quite a bit of damage to the balloons as well. But I don't think you should need to use his ability, at least when I did my practice walkthroughs and my test walkthroughs. I didn't need to use his abilities in order to make it to round 40. So the biggest thing, of course, is just getting upgraded to balloon jitsu. As soon as you guys get that balloon jitsu, you guys know you're going to be set. The one thing that we will be doing is on round 40, we will be dropping Oben's ability, and that's just because we want to make sure that we have that extra popping power, because of course we can't afford to upgrade our alchemist up to a tier 4 because we just don't have enough money to work with. And perfect. These are the rounds that get kind of worrisome because of course the pink balloons make it pretty far compared to the other balloons that we're working with, but really no worries to be had because our ninja and our Oben have more than enough popping power to go ahead and deal with them. All right, perfect. Of course, we're going to be upgrading to our balloon jitsu here in just 1 second. And now we have our balloon jitsu ninja. Now we still need to buy ourselves one more tower because unfortunately, even though we do have the balloon jitsu ninja, it's still not enough popping power to deal with round 40. So one thing that we're going to be doing to make sure that we are able to deal with round 40 is we're actually going to be grabbing ourselves an alchemist. And I want to place our alchemist up here. And the reason why we want to place our alchemist up here is of course we're going to be placing down some towers down here, and we want to make sure that our alchemist is only affecting our ninja opposed to affecting other towers as well. All right, so we did lose a couple more lives than I originally intended, but it's not that big a deal. We still ended up coming out on top. That's actually the most lives that I've lost so far. So 662 seems to be the number that if you guys do lose lives, that's how many lives you're going to lose. I probably could have avoided losing those lives if I would have placed down our alchemist a little bit sooner. But I wanted to make sure that I got the perfect placement for him, and this is the ideal placement because, of course, your alchemist doesn't need to worry about buffing other towers, which we are going to be buying a couple more towers as soon as we upgrade our alchemist up to a stronger stimulant. All right, and perfect. We should be able to afford it here in just 1 second. And there we go. There is our stronger stimulant. Awesome, fantastic, and amazing. So let's go ahead and think about what tower we want next. So the next tower that I'm personally choosing to go with is I want to go with a bomb shooter. Because of course we want to go ahead and go for that recursive cluster. So we're going to be placing our bomb shooter right about here. Because we want to make sure, actually we're going to go ahead and do one thing. We want to make sure that we have a fire wizard right here. We're going to push our fire wizard up as far as it'll go, and then we'll go ahead and grab our bomb shooter after that. Because we're basically going to make a line with these 3 towers here, and now we can go ahead and upgrade to the recursive cluster all the way up to a tier 4. So we'll buy our recursive cluster first, and we'll go ahead and buy bigger bombs, then heavy bombs as well. And following that, we'll start upgrading our wizard as well. So the reason why I chose to place our wizard monkey first is it's because I want to make sure that we get that perfect placement on our wizard, because if we try to place our wizard down here, then he just wouldn't be as effective, because of course our ninja has to deal with the lead balloons, and of course if we have our wizard up front there, then then we don't have to worry about our alchemist buffing our ninja to pop the lead balloons, because of course our fire wit wizard can go ahead and do it himself. So there we go. Let's go ahead and buy our recursive cluster and our heavy bombs as well. And perfect, guys. We are setting absolutely amazing so far. The next thing that we're going to be saving up for is we're going to be upgrading to a tier 3 wizard after this. So of course we are going to be upgrading it to a 032. We are going to be buying a monkey village as well. But I feel like we want to make sure that we have that extra camo popping power all the way up until all the way up until we can afford to buy ourselves the monkey village. So it's rather being safe rather than sorry. So let's go ahead and buy our monkey sense. That way our wall of fire can go ahead and hit all of the camo balloons. Now we can go ahead and save up for the dragon's breath now. Alright, and perfect. We should be able to afford our dragon's breath relatively soon. And of course, it's not even close, or it's not even round 60 yet. And we almost have our dragon's breath up. If we have our dragon's breath up before round 60, that would be absolutely amazing. And we are definitely going to be able to do it. So let me see here. Probably at the end of either this round or actually the beginning of this round, we can afford our dragon's breath. Awesome, fantastic, and amazing, my dudes. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves a monkey village as well, because I'm sure you guys know you cannot have a recursive cluster unless you have a monkey village paired with it as well, because of course the monkey village upgrade to the top tier path is going to buff your primary towers. And if you guys are unfamiliar with primary towers, what's a primary tower, what's not a primary tower, you can just look over here on the right hand side. All of the blue towers here are going to be your primaries. All of the green towers right here are going to be your military. The purple are going to be your magic, and then of course the orange or tannish are going to be, well, actually peach. We'll go with peach. Are going to be your support towers. But anyways, like I was saying, if you upgrade the monkey village to the top tier path, it actually buffs all primary towers. So it's going to buff your dart monkeys, your boomerang monkeys, your bomb shooters, and so on. So let's go ahead and upgrade to the jungle drums, and then this is the upgrade that we want right here. So if you guys can see, let me go ahead and pause it for a second. All primary monkeys in the radius get more range, pierce, and projectile speed. So that means that our bomb shooter is going to attack faster, it's going to have a bigger radius, and of course he's going to do more damage, aka pierce. There we go, perfect. And as you guys can see, his range covers pretty much this entire bottom portion right here, which is exactly why we wanted to position our recursive cluster below our wizard, and we want to position our wizard above our bomb shooter. And now the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be buying radar scanner, because of course we want our bomb shooter to have the ability to hit camo balloons, especially for the higher tier rounds like round 78 and 79. It'll just make sure that we make easy work of the higher tier rounds, especially with our bomb shooter receiving that little bit of an added bonus. All right, so let's go ahead and buy ourselves radar scanner here in just 1 second. There we go, perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves a monkey ace, because as you guys know, the monkey ace is extremely good at dealing with Moab balloons. The only thing that we're currently lacking against is Moab balloons, and we are starting to get towards the higher tier rounds where we need that little bit of added Moab popping power. So because we have the monkey village here that has the radar scanner, we do not need to worry about going the center pathway with the monkey ace. We can just go ahead and buy ourselves the sharper darts, and we'll go ahead and buy center pathing as well, because of course we want to make sure that we have the most radius covered with our monkey ace, and by buying the center pathway, that is exactly what's going to work out for us. There we go, perfect. And as you can see, he is just circling the center of the map right now, so he's going to do quite a bit of damage. We don't need to worry about the dart travel speed or anything like that. We can just rely on him popping the Moab balloon. Alright, perfect. There's our rapid fire. Then we're going to go ahead and upgrade our monkey ace all the way up to a tier 4. If we can get our monkey ace up to a tier 4 as soon as possible, it would be ideal, because of course the sooner the better. All right, perfect. And as you guys can see, our ninja, our wizard, and of course our recursive cluster are doing absolutely amazing against all of these rounds. We have not struggled one bit. Well, we haven't struggled one bit since the beginning of this mode because, of course, when you're dealing with dart monkeys and stuff like that and lower tier towers, then unfortunately things can get a little bit unpredictable. All right, perfect. And of course, we're going to go ahead and upgrade to lots more darts and then fighter plane. And then let's go ahead and save up for the Operation Dart Storm as well. And then once we get the Operation Dart Storm, we could go ahead and invest in another tower. Uh, the last tower is actually going to be a tower of your choice. It really doesn't matter what you go for because of course the Monkey Ace, the Recursive Cluster, the Fire Whiz, and of course the Balloon Jitsu is actually going to be able to carry you all the way to round 80 with just those towers. Any extra towers are just a bonus from that point on. So as soon as I buy Operation Darkstorm, I'm actually going to go ahead and buy myself a Sniper Monkey because the Sniper Monkey is really a tower that seems to be doing extremely well with this previous update. So we're going to go ahead and try our hand with the Sniper Monkey for this guide because, again, it's a tower that I really don't use too much. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and upgrade to Operation Darkstorm after this, and perfect. Now, like I was saying, we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves a Sniper Monkey. It really doesn't matter too much for the placement and stuff like that because I know we can place him right here, but we actually want to go with the center pathway for the Sniper just because the center pathway with the bottom tier actually seems to be the best combo for the Sniper right now. So let's go ahead and buy our Sniper. We'll go ahead and upgrade to faster firing and then even faster firing, and then we'll go ahead and upgrade to the center pathway as well. It's actually the tier 2 upgrade, the shrapnel shot that we want, because of course with the shrapnel shot it actually shoots out on the opposite side of the balloons that they hit. So at any balloons that the Sniper Monkey hit, the balloons behind it are going to get a little bit of damage as long as they are in line with the Sniper. So there's our even faster firing. Now we should be able to buy semi-automatic. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford the tier 4 or not. During my guide or during my testing phase, I actually stopped at semi-automatic, and I did realize that I had quite a bit of money left over when the game was done with. So I think we're only going to be able to afford the semi-automatic. If we can upgrade to the tier 4, then we'll go ahead and upgrade to the tier 4 as well. But as soon as I upgrade to the semi-automatic Sniper, this is the exact setup that I used in order to beat the half cash mode on Alpine Run with no monkey knowledge. All right, perfect. We should be able to afford our semi-automatic here in just 1 second. As you guys can see, we are doing absolutely amazing. We have not struggled one bit, of course, besides the start of the mode and stuff like that. But of course, as you guys know, the start of these modes are actually the hardest part of the entire thing. All right, and then we go perfect, guys, and this is going to be the final setup for this strategy. I don't think we're going to be able to get the $5,130 in order to afford full auto, but you guys will have a little bit of money left over to work with. So if you guys want to go with something else, if you guys want to buy a super monkey, you guys would have been able to afford that, but it's really up to you guys. I want to give you guys a little bit of a choice on what tower you actually want to use. So as you guys can see, we are doing extremely well. It is almost round 80. We've seen to pop this last BFB and of course pop the balloon side, and we are finally to the oh my god. There we have $4,268, so unfortunately we wouldn't have been able to afford the full auto, but if you're working with the super monkey or stuff like that, you would have been able to buy knockback, ultra vision, and probably the laser blast as well. I don't think you would have had enough money to afford plasma, but you guys will have to test that out and let me know. But anyways, guys, that is how you officially beat Alpine Run on half cash mode with no monkey knowledge. If you guys enjoyed, please feel free to hit that like button, and of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload Balloon Star Defense 6 videos. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives, and I'll see you guys in the next one.